Hey guys, it's Pastor Montgomery here in the study. The subject of forgiveness is often something that comes up in the course of dealing with people and walking through certain circumstances. And a lot of times I think we confuse the issue of forgiveness with something that everything's just going to immediately be okay and that we can walk right back into the situation and everything's just hunky-dory again. Or we expect it to be something that is never ever brought up again. And we get the idea of forgiveness wrong. But I think forgiveness can be summed up when we talk about Ephesians chapter number 4, where he says, I want you to forgive one another, to lay down the charges against one another. It's the idea that I don't have a right anymore to expect revenge from you or payback for what you've done me wrong on. I'm going to lay down the charges. And so someone has summed it up this way, or several people have. Forgiveness is saying that I'm not going to bring this up to you to hurt you ever again. I'm going to lay it down. I'm not going to bring it up to you. I'm not going to bring it up to you in a way that would hurt you. Number two, I'm not going to bring it up to other people to hurt you. And I'm not going to go to somebody else and say, hey, yeah, I don't know if I trust that person. Look what they did to me these years ago. I've forgiven that. I've laid it down. I'm not going to bring it up to others to hurt you. And then the third thing it says is that I'm not going to bring it up to myself to think ill of you or to harm the relationship through it. Probably the third one's the hardest one. And so how do we keep in perspective what it means to forgive? And I think the only way we can keep it in perspective is we have to continually go back to how much we've been forgiven. When somebody does me wrong and I'm tempted to bring it up to them again and again, I'm not forgiving them. I'm not canceled it. I tend to bring it up to others to cause them harm. I'm not forgiving them. And when I continue to bring it up to myself, I'm not forgiving them. And ultimately, I'm not forgiving because I'm not living in the light of the fact that I am forgiven. And so I think what we have to do is when we struggle with unforgiveness, we have to go to the cross and see our sin for what it was, see his sacrifice for what it is, and realize that we have been forgiven so much, and lay down the claim we think we have on holding someone else hostage. It's important to remember that every sin someone's done against us, Christ has already paid for on the cross, and we have no right to charge them for it again. Let's lay it down, let's forgive, and let God give healing to our hearts at the foot of the cross. Hope this will be an encouragement to you. We'll see you next time in the study.